Howdy guys, it's Nintendo Capri Sun. We are back to fill in the rest of our map with the fish, and that's the bomb island. Cool place. Now that I have bombs, I could actually go there, but I'm just too lazy. I did it on practice though. But there I go again talking about my practice file, like anybody wants to hear that crap. I'm not really in the best mood today, to tell you the truth, because it's raining outside, and so I'm feeling like really down and stuff, because I don't get the rain, why it rains for so long. It's just like, what the hell? You know? Oh, and how can it rain for 6 hours? Has that stuff been that far up in the sky? Because what science tells us to believe, the acceleration of gravity is like 9.8 meters per second squared. Well, if it's been falling for 6 hours, it should be up to like 200,000 meters per second. And that would kill somebody. So, I don't know. I mean, hell, even if it's fallen for 1 minute, well, you know, that's 60 seconds. If it's increasing by 9.8 meters per second, every one of those seconds, it should be up to 540 meters per second. Never mind. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's air resistance and crap. That's why it's not whatever. And it's falling sideways. I never understood that. I mean, I guess it's the clouds are moving sideways with more rain. And where's that coming from? I thought it already fell before it came here. I mean, why is it waiting until it gets here to drop the rain? You know, shouldn't it have dropped it over there? I mean, okay, so it's the water evaporating. Okay, well, wouldn't it just go on forever then? I don't know. I just never mind. The more I think about it, the more aggravating it gets. Because it's like, and the only thing worse than dealing with horse shit is dealing with horse shit when the odds of it happening are like 1 in a million. Just the rain has been so much. It's just non-stop, I'm telling you. Ugh. But I suppose if that means we don't get any snow for the first 2 months of winter, that would be great. Of course, the first 2 months of winter technically are... oh well. We're starting to catch a first winter cold. Wait, what was that? I didn't see. Fwip. He's talking about the bow there. So, I guess that's kind of like the sound that it makes. I don't know. There it is, 5-Eye. 5-Eye Reef, that's what it's called. Not 5-Eye Island, you crazy. Those things don't look like islands to me. Good lord. Good leaf. Yeah, we've been to see that ferry already. Oh, 1 more row to go and we'll be done with this. Ooh, it's just about as bad. It feels like it's taking longer to watch this than it felt like to actually do it. You just sail all over and change the wind and do it. Oh, man. Oh, there's another place where you can find the ghost ship. With a left gibbous moon, or left half moon, or whatever. Horseshoe Island. I remember thinking that place was really cool. You know what's weird about it is when you go and look at these places, you think to yourself, you know, I've been living next to this all my life, and possibly I've been able to see it from, you know, my backyard for the last several years, and never been able to actually go there and see what's there. And now you can, so that would be pretty amazing. A real heavy stone head. They're telling me all the stuff about Outset Island. But that's cool, though, because there is stuff there. Just when you think you've covered everything there is to do there, and you find out there's something else. 2-Eye Reef. That should be all the reefs. But then again, there's only... yeah, that's kind of what they look like. You can see it behind us there. Most of them look like that. I think there's one that's actually brown. You know, in the bathroom! Yeah, I had to get that in again. See this picture of Luca Jin on my desktop. Looks like she's laughing at me. After me saying that. Oh my. Yeah, that was another one I skipped. And this one right here, I couldn't find the fish on that second to the last square, so I just went to the last one and got that one, and then I went back and found him on the second trip, so... yay on that, I guess. The ghost ship. Yeah, I have. That was where I found it, actually, on that square. It's right behind me. But I avoided it because I figured there ain't much I can do about it. Finally, we have the boating course. The boating course. I can't talk today, man, I tell you. Let me ask you something, Fry. Have you been using R to make your boat jump? Of course, going out to sea just to jump around would be real dumb. What you can do is tilt to make a really sharp turn. Cool beans. I'll have to try that. Actually, I think I have done that before, like in the old days. But anyway, so that's all of the map right there, so this is the point where I think I just stopped and saved. Who knows where it's going to start me when I come back, but I guess that's to find out next time on Let's Play Wind Waker. See you guys later.